It's me, Stephen Carroll, the Northern Barrel, and I'm back again with the next episode of Stephen Carroll's Story Time. So far we've covered Goldilocks and the Three Bears and the Three Little Pigs. Now, here's another story that I used to tell Carroll when he was a little laddie, and it's one of my favourite grim tales, and I'm putting my own spin on it like I have done in the last two episodes. If you haven't seen them, they're linked in the cards somewhere above here, or at the end of this video, you can see them. Anyway, this next story I'm going to tell you is Little Red Riding Hood. So once upon a time there was this little girl named Red Riding Hood. She was called that because she wore a red hood and she didn't do any horse riding, so I don't know where that bit comes from. But anyway, her man was packing her a basket of lovely treats, saying, "Right, so you got to take this to your nan and she'll be like feeling better." Yeah, basically, you're sending me out into the woods, you're like sending me out to die. There are animals out there. "Don't be silly," said her mum. "Right, well, off you go." So Red Riding Hood then goes off into the woods and walks around, and she's going about until the big bad wolf comes out from the bushes and thinks, well, what do we have here? He then goes up to Red Riding Hood and then says, "All right there." "Oh, hello there," said Red Riding Hood. "You must be the big bad wolf," she says. "Why does everyone assume I'm a big bad bastard wolf?" "I never said you were a bastard, but the way you're talking to me you do sound like one," said Red Riding Hood. "Look, I'm just strolling about in the woods, alright?" "Okay, fine." So then Red Riding Hood and the wolf walk in the same direction. Whilst they're walking, she strikes up a conversation, saying, "So what's all that about with the three little pigs and what was that all about?" The big bad wolf said, "Ugh, see, I thought it were the three little pigs that trashed my house, but it turns out it was Goldilocks. But then I found out it wasn't Goldilocks, it was the three bears getting her back for trashing their house. So because it were them and they thought it was her house, I didn't press any charges. But that Goldilocks is a right nosy cow." "Oh yeah, I can see that. She once snooped around my house." "Yeah," said the big bad wolf. "Anyway," said the big bad wolf, "if you want to get to your nan's house and you want to get through the woods quicker, go down this route." Okay, bye." "Anyway, I also better take a dump while I'm at it, because it's either now or 3 days from now." Little of Red Riding Hood knowing that that was the long route that the big bad wolf pointed her in. So the big bad wolf then went off to the shortcut so he could get to Granny's house. For some reason he knew the address. Anyway, Red Riding Hood thought, "Oh, there's some lovely flowers here," so she thought she'd pick them. As she was picking all the flowers, someone shouted to her, "Oi!" She then ran off and noticed that the landowner said, "Hey, she's picking off my flowers." "Oh, good, she's picked the shit ones." Anyway, the big bad wolf soon gets to Granny's house and knocks on the door and goes, "Knock, knock, knock." Red Riding Hood's granny said, "Who is it?" Red Riding Hood, the wolf then puts on Red Riding Hood's voice saying, "It's Red Riding Hood. You don't sound like my granddaughter. It's me, my voice is broke." "But you're a girl, not a boy. Are you going to let me in or not?" "Fine," says the granny, so she opens the door, little of her knowing that it's the big bad wolf and he gobbles her up for some unlogical reason. Basically, I think that the wolf, he got her and put her in the freezer. Anyway, Red Riding Hood soon gets there and she knocks on the door and says, "Granny!" The big bad wolf then says, "Come on in." Red Riding Hood comes in and says, "Right, I've got all these treats for you. I don't know how they're going to make you feel better if you've got the shits. But, wow, God, you really must be ill," said Red Riding Hood. "Have you got some disease called lycanthropy?" "Well, no, I haven't. I'm just very hairy because I'm so ill." "Geez, Grandma, what big eyes you have." All the better to see you with, my dear. Oh, and what big ears you have. All the better to hear you with, my dear. What big nose you have. All the better to smell you with, my dear. At this rate, your senses are heightened, so basically, are you ill or not? God, what a big gob you have. All the better to eat you with, and bite you with, my dear. Then Red Riding Hood screams as it's revealed to be the big bad wolf, and she finds a Nan's body in the freezer with a bit of her eaten by the wolf. Next thing, some nutter with a bloody chainsaw comes in and cuts the wolf in half, killing him. And then the guy with the chainsaw runs off, and before he does, he shouts, "Served you right, stay away from my flower beds from now on. You go picking my flowers, I'll kill your dog." Red Riding Hood said, "That wasn't my dog." "Wasn't it? Who were it then?" "The big bad wolf." "Oh, that big bad bastard wolf. Always causing trouble. The other day I saw him trying to eat my lambs. Anyway, I'll get you back for picking my flowers. I mean, you picked the shit ones, but still, I was going to enter them in the shittest flower contest on Thursday." "Oh, right. Well, you can have them back. My Nan's dead, so there's really no point in keeping them." "Oh, alright then. Well, I guess we'll quit. Ta-ra." Little Red Riding Hood then said, "That guy just killed a wolf and my Nan's dead in the fridge. I think I should call someone." So Red Riding Hood called the police and explained everything, and then her granny, she then got, she then had the funeral about a week later, and then Red Riding Hood got the house in the will and then said, "Wow, I got my own house." And also Red Riding Hood then thought, because of Mr. Wolf, she'd keep his body and stuff him, and then keep him as an ornament, and then that was the end of the big bad wolf. As for Red Riding Hood, she gained a taste for blood, wolf blood, after it got splattered on her face. So then she started to go out hunting wolves as a hobby. Yeah, that's right, hunting wolves and shooting them. Not with a gun, with a handheld pocket digital camera, because she loved photography. And that is the end. Well, that's it for the Mr. Wolf storyline of this series, because like I say, Mr. Wolf appeared in all three. He had a cameo in Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and he was like the main bad guy in the Three Little Pigs, and he was sort of the antagonist for this one, but also partly a victim. And Red Riding Hood gained a fascination for hunting wolves, taking photos of them, shooting them, but not with a gun. So yeah, do you like this fairy tale? What did you think to my retelling of this one? If tell me down in comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you want to see more from this, and if you're new here. And also, you can watch the series so far either either linked in the cards above here or at the end of this video. Right, well, I've been Stephen Carroll, the Northern Barrel, and this has been Stephen Carroll's Storytime. Join me next time where I'll be retelling another fairy tale classic in my own version. Alright then, ta-ra!